Jamaica has a bright future, and here's why.
Does Jamaica have a bright future?
What's good, everybody? It's Vaughn, and this is where you get that knowledge that you don't get in college. Go ahead and scroll into the description, click the link next to Weeble, and collect your 12 free stocks. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you exactly why Jamaica has a very bright future. But before we get into that, I want to tell you a little story. I was born in America, but when I was growing up, I spent pretty much every summer in Jamaica. I even went to school here when I was younger. And throughout my life, there's always been this voice in my head that would tell me that my family deserves to be wealthy. And I know for a fact that it's going to happen. I'm just enjoying the process as I see the progress and I put the work in so that my vision can manifest. I remember when I was younger, I promised my mom that I'll buy her a house one day. And right now, I'm building one, but I still have to buy her one before it's all said and done. Even though I envisioned my family being wealthy, what I didn't know was that I would play a critical role in the accumulation of that wealth. And growing up, everyone could see it. On several occasions, my mom's friends would tell her that I'm the one that's going to take care of her. And not too long ago, she told me that she's grateful that she had me. And that's just a small dose of what's happening on this side of the coast. I strongly believe that Jamaica has a bright future, but I wanted to ask Chat GPT to see what AI has to say on this bright sunny day. So check this out.
Does Jamaica have a bright future? Now let's see what ChatGPT has to say. Here it goes. Spitting it out without a doubt. Yeah, ChatGPT got a whole lot to say. So now let's scroll to the top. As an AI language model, I don't have real-time information or the ability to predict the future. However, I can provide some general information about Jamaica that may help you form an opinion. Jamaica has several positive aspects that can contribute to its potential for a bright future. The country is known for its rich cultural heritage, beautiful landscape, and vibrant music scene. It is a popular tourist destination, attracting visitors around the world. Tourism plays a significant role in Jamaica's economy, providing employment opportunities and contributing to the economic growth. Additionally, Jamaica has a strong presence in sports, particularly in athletics and cricket. The country has produced world-class athletes and has a passionate sporting culture. This success in sports can have a positive impact on national pride and inspire young Jamaicans to excel in various fields. Jamaica has also made progress in sectors such as information technology, business process outsourcing, and renewable energy. These areas offer opportunities for economic diversification and the creation of new jobs. However, it is important to note that Jamaica faces various challenges as well. Like many developing nations, it grapples with issues such as poverty, crime, and limited infrastructure in some areas. These challenges can impact the pace of progress and development. Ultimately, the future of Jamaica will depend on a variety of factors, including governance, social and economic policies, investment, education, and the ability to address challenges effectively. By leveraging its strengths and addressing its weaknesses, Jamaica has the potential to create a bright future for its citizens. See it there?
As you can see, ChatGPT gave us a brief synopsis of why it believes that Jamaica has a bright future. But here's why I believe Jamaica has a bright future. First and foremost, the people. The people of Jamaica are ambitious, creative, brilliant, resilient, and most of all, resourceful. While the people are the problem, they're also the solution. And the reason why I say that they're the problem is because if you're Jamaican, you know that a lot of your relatives have a crabs in a barrel mentality. Rather than build, they prefer to destroy. But we have to understand that that stems from ignorance. You're a product of your environment. And the environment that they were raised in is a lot different from our era. We are a product of privilege. Your education alone gives you an unfair advantage. But you have to stop playing the blame game, because if your aim is to blame, then you'll just end up the same. It doesn't matter how difficult and frustrating it may be to deal with our elders. You should be grateful for the path that they paved and that you're no longer a slave. And I know your parents may scold you, because I get scolded too. If you dissect your history, it'll allow you to understand the present. We are products of slaves, and the slaves' owners would whip and mentally abuse the slaves. So the reason why a lot of our parents scold us is because they're uneducated and all they knew is how they grew. So that's what they do. But when you know better, you grow better. So you do not want to repeat the same mistakes that they've made. We should be grateful for what they've been able to accomplish with the minute amount of education that they received during their time. Their lack of education made it difficult for them to describe the vision that they derived from their predecessors. Something that they understand is that he who owns the land controls the plan. But a huge problem within our culture is that families fight over land and no one's able to fulfill the plan. But if you pay attention to what's currently going on in Jamaica, there's a lot of foreign investors investing into the island. And we're currently experiencing a real estate boom. There's construction and new developments at every corner that you turn. And they're also proposing to build a new airport at Burnhamfield, which is approximately 15 minutes away from where I'm at currently.
This is Vernonfield. Today, it's one of the most popular racing strips in Jamaica. But during World War II, this was actually a United States Army Air Force airfield. It was closed in 1949. In the future, there's a possibility that this could be the location for the newest Jamaican airport. The strip is already here. All they have to do is build around it.
Some of the other issues that we face are crime and corruption. Crime has a direct correlation to the poverty levels. And as more foreign investors invest into the island, that's going to create more and more jobs for the locals. And as for corruption, it begins with the people in power. So we need a great leader that can provide provision and make the right decisions. A lot of our families need to get it together so that we can profit from the blessings that are bound to come. I spoke about how the people are the problem, but I also mentioned that the people are the solution. Right now, the population of Jamaica is close to 3 million people. And the amount of Jamaicans that live abroad is roughly 2 million. And most of them live in America. And a lot of them are afraid to invest there because they're afraid of what Jamaica once was. And the thing is, a lot of baby boomers are retiring. And it's way too expensive for them to retire in America. So many of them are just going to come home. And with all that foreign capital flooding into the markets and the modern day ideologies, is going to provide progression to our succession. The sad thing is that some Jamaicans may not see the vision, so they're going to make the wrong decision. And that's okay, because we only need a few in order to make it do what it do. But I'd like to know what you think. Does Jamaica have a bright future or not? And why? If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so that you're notified every time that I make a new post. Until next time.